All right, we got the car on the lift. We're gonna go ahead and take a look up underneath and make a YouTube video. All right, guys, so we are underneath the car. It's actually really clean for the most part. A couple things to notice. The diff was leaking. We just wiped it a little bit, so it's got a little bit of leak here. You can see the oil, how it's been getting on the trans. The exhaust. We also have the trans leaking as well, which right here looks like they had tried to seal something. I don't know.
Should leak there.
But nothing should leak there. So actually, this is pretty dry. Oh, right here. Yep. So there's some oil.
Coming from the bottom of the.
Yeah. And then you have the power steering. Can I get some light, Mike? Can I get some light? The power steering is also leaking. It looks like there's also some oil here. Look, if you look up in there, the power steering, it's leaking here. If you look over here on this side. Yeah, so. And then if you look up underneath the motor, right up there, it's leaking a little bit as well. So we got some work to do. We're gonna take the covers off. We're gonna get this thing washed. Oh, front diff's leaking a little bit right here. So we're gonna take a look at it all, get it all straightened out. Other than that, car's really clean. Some rusty bolts, but the front pretty good. No,
Looks like the axle boot must have blown because there's a bunch of residue. Or unless that's just dirt.
Dirt.
Snow.
axle boot looks fine.
Yeah. Boot looks
Yeah.
fine.
All right, cool. We'll check you out here once we're done. Another thing we noticed that the inside boot right there is blown. So we're gonna have to get a new axle for that, which is fine. And then, I don't know about this side, might be the same. Can't see anything here on this side, but everything else looks okay. All right, so we got some nastiness up in here. And as you can see,
Some stuff
looks like they tried to seal something. But this is the other thing, the alternator bolt was up against the damn alternator belt.
like barely.
Yeah, so we gotta tighten that. That's easy. And then, yeah, so we're gonna go figure out what's going on.
What's leaking?
Yep.
Not leaking.
Might even have to just pull
We
the
have to
motor. I don't know.
We have to drop this pan.
Yep. So,
And look how bad this thing is caked on.
yep. Look at all that fucking oil move, Mike. Yep. All right, cool. Look at all these rocks. Yeah, shit's caked up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this thing's gonna need some cleaning. Oh yeah. Go over here. All right. Well. All right, guys. So we got a little bit of overspray or something.
I don't know what this is. Let's see if
Because it
this
does look like it's been repainted.
magic
at least.
eraser will.
But we're gonna see if magic eraser will take it off. Got a couple little scuffs here on this side, but no, it's not coming. Sometimes the magic eraser makes some magic happen, but it will take off your clear coat. So we'll take a look at it, show you when it's done. All right, so this is what the engine bay is looking like when we get it. Ooh, this thing is rough, dirty. It doesn't look like previous owner even cleaned it once. Has a catch can here that's not even really hooked up right. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this whole car. I'm gonna try and get it as clean as we can. We got some new xenons coming in, getting rid of those old crusty ass headlights. Nice thing, it's got the HKS piping, which I love. That's great. And then, yeah, we'll show you guys what it looks like after we get into this a little bit, get it all cleaned up somewhat, so. A lot better after a quick little detail. All right, so we got to look underneath and figure out why the diff is leaking and why we have no Attesa fluid.
It's not the diff.
The LSD oil right here looks like someone tried to do a patch little fucking jank repair. Electrical tape and whatever the fuck that is. So we got to get that situated. Might have to drop this rear diff. I don't know. Either way, we get it figured out. All right, guys. So we're gonna be cleaning this hole underneath. We started already spraying it. I wanted to get a before and after. Show you guys what we're looking with. This thing is dirty. It was in a snowstorm. It's pretty clean for the most part. Just need to get some of this dirt off so it doesn't, you know, surface rust. But we're gonna spray all up underneath so all this can get cleaned and show you guys the before and after. We got some cardboard down so it doesn't get all over the ground. But yeah, we're gonna spray it down and show you guys what's up. Let that soak. Get all this grease I need to get off of this damn shit. All right, cool. All right, we'll spray underneath now. Alrighty, so we are getting ready to completely start taking everything out of the engine bay, getting it prepped, ready to go ahead and remove the engine and just get this whole thing freshened up, new trans, possibly, definitely new clutch, just gonna do everything new that we can. So last you'll see it like this. Definitely going to look brand new. Brand new. We're gonna clean it all up, and excited to show you guys the progress. All right, guys. So this is the first night. Got a bunch of stuff out. Obviously, we can see just a lot of crud everywhere. We're gonna have to clean that up. Got all the front mount off and everything, all the piping. Oil cooler out of the way. Got a lot of stuff out. So, be taking out the rest in the next few days. And then taking out the radiator. Get this thing cleaned up and drop the engine. Let's go all the way back. And then this one's supposed to go like straight down, zip tied, straight to there. Good progress done. Oh yeah. All right, so we got the first fender off here, as you can see, dealing with a lot of surface rust. This right here is probably like your worst part of it, but not too bad. Seen worse. Both of the bolts down here for the fenders broke, so can't really gonna do anything about that. We're gonna have to drill those out. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, just a little bit of surface. They're completely demolished here on the wiper motor. But get her all cleaned up. It's actually not too bad. seen way worse before. All right, guys, here's the other side. Up here, bolts actually fully corroded. Other than that, a lot of surface, pretty clean. Other than that, this looks good. Needs new seam seal here. It's where all the water runs down. Fender liner, same thing. Both bolts over here broke. You can see. But yeah, not bad.
Bitches. You know.
One turbo down, one turbo to go. All right, we are cleaning the engine bay of the R33. Looking a lot cleaner now. We got all up in here. Got most of the dirt. This is still a little dirty. This is still dirty. That's what it looked like the whole way. But we removed this plastic cover. That is what a lot of this looked like. So we are slowly cleaning. But yeah, that is crazy. Right underneath that little cover, all that dirt. Right now, we are dropping the subframe. We have it supported on pallets. We're just taking the bolts out. Once the bolts out, we're just gonna lift the car up and the subframe should stay on the ground and be disconnected. Everything is almost ready. Okay. Okay. There it is. Had to give it a little love tap with the rubber mallet. She's off. Okay, as you guys can see, we got the rear subframe off. Now we can start taking off everything that we need and putting the new one on and swapping the diff. So it's gonna be fun.